How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of a collaboration sour, hopeful goodness, in the form of Finback Brewing and Ology Brewing Company. It is their Terraforming. This is a sour ale with cherry and kiwi. It is 6.6% alcohol by volume, and it comes courtesy of my boy Kyle. Thank you very much, brother. That's exactly what I thought it was going to look like, too. When you're talking about that combination of that kiwi and the cherry, that's exactly what you'd expect it to look like. I mean, that's a rich kind of fruit beer kind of color. That's exactly what you think of when you think of that beer. Ooh, I screwed up glasses. I didn't want to use this one. Whatever. Yeah, label-wise, I dig Finback's labels. Something about them, the simplicity of them kind of works for me. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, yeah, looks like a cherry fruit beer, a little bit of fruit juicy, kind of almost like a beer de gardy kind of color to her. Just under a pinky finger, neither creamy nor rocky kind of head. Nice little kind of rolling soft carbonation on the edges, and yeah, plum juice. Let's get a nose. Fruit, fresh fruit. Very much like an under-ripened kind of close to the core kind of fruit. Like when you kind of get to the middle of, a fruit where it's not necessarily as sweet. It comes off maybe a little bit tart. It has that kind of vibe to it, but not that seeded thing that I talk about when I talk about raspberries. Slightly under-ripened. There's a soft tartness from the beer itself, too. Kind of lends your brain to thinking about that. So it's just fresh fruitiness. There's a soft tartness and a sweetness underlying all of it that doesn't come to a head. Yeah, it just smells like fruit beer. Fruit beer. And I know that sounds like super generic and super kind of like, okay, basic words guy. That's the way it comes off to me. It's nondescript kind of fruitiness. It's nothing overtly leaning. I'm not like, oh my god, bursting with kiwi and so many cherries. It's not that. It's more of a kind of neutral, non-sweetened kind of core version of a fruit medley in beer form. I think that's it. Yeah, let's dive in. Cheers. That's tart. That's tart and sweet. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, that was a little bit more aggressive than I thought it was going to be. Not that it's like overly aggressive. It's not like acidic. It's not like Cascade. It's a Berliner Weiss, but it's more in that tart end of Berliner Weiss. More Florida Weiss with the way the fruit comes off and the tartness comes off, but not as, sorry Florida, not as synthetic. It's organic all the way. The way the fruit kind of comes off, very much kind of a real fruit. It's kind of stopped shorting of like a jamminess. That is like cheek pulling tartness in a very fun way. You know what this reminds me of? A Jolly Rancher. But an undersweetened Jolly Rancher. Not that it's not sweet, but Jolly Ranchers are really, really sweet and really, really tart to me. This would be like a really, really tart, half the amount of sweetness kind of Jolly Rancher coming off. If you were to kind of make it like artisanal and real instead of using like fruit flavoring in the Jolly Rancher. I think it's fun. Listen, a lot of these kind of fruited kettle sours can be a little bit kind of rinse repeat for me. And there's a lot that come off as very much everybody trying to do the same thing over and over again. That's beer as a whole, whether it be pastry stout, whether it be hazies, the whole nine. This has a uniqueness to it. The way it comes off, and I've used a moniker or descriptor, Jolly Rancher before, so it's not that it's totally unique in and of itself, but there's something about it that just elevates it beyond a lot of what other people do. I don't know if it's that cheek-pulling tartness in combination with the way the sweetness comes off. It's that kind of organic, the way the fruit kind of comes off, even though it's not like screaming of the cherry and kiwi. It's a nice kind of medley of a bunch of fruits. Listen, sometimes it doesn't have to be like this super deep, crazy, complex kind of thing. It could just be like, hey, that tastes good, and guess what? Hey, that tastes good. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say, I think. Yeah, nice tartness. Fruit comes off organic, real, and refreshing. Super easy to drink. Every sip I take, that tartness goes down just a notch, and I think it's a good thing because it lends itself to drinkability. Done and done. Is it one of the better Berliners, kettle sours, I should say, I've had as of late? Yes. Of the fruited kind, yes. Might even be up there, the top 4 status, but really tasty stuff. Who would have thunk it? Finback. I actually did that. Ology, first beer I've had. Good on you guys. Bagging availability, no idea. Like I said, Kyle sent this off. Maybe he can chime in or somebody else can chime in and let me know what's what when it comes to this pricing. But, we do see Finback sours. I'm assuming this is $16-18 a 4-pack. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like fruited Berliners, you like a little bit of cheek pulling tartness, and you like your fruit to come off organic, still be drinkable, your boy. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. You want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice Ology right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers.